Hello and welcome. Today we're going to go on a bit of a digital treasure hunt. Seriously, we're talking about money that could belong to you or your family that's just sitting there, forgotten, in a bank account somewhere in India. So let's dive right in and figure out how a new tool from the Reserve Bank of India can help you find it. So let me just ask you this straight up. Could there be an old savings account, maybe a fixed deposit that matured years ago, or even an inheritance you have no idea about, just waiting for you to claim it? You'd be surprised how often this actually happens. And look, we are not talking about small change here. The scale of this is absolutely staggering. We're talking thousands upon thousands of crores of rupees just lying there, unclaimed, in Indian banks. This is a massive forgotten fortune. And you know what? A piece of it could literally have your name on it. So how on earth does this even happen? Well, it's simple, really. Life gets busy, right? People move cities, they change jobs, or sadly, sometimes they pass away. And in all that chaos, financial details just get lost in the shuffle. Over time, these accounts go dormant and eventually get labeled as unclaimed. So what's the official rule? Well, according to the RBI, an account is considered unclaimed if there's been zero activity for 10 years. For things like fixed deposits, it's 10 years after the maturity date. Now, when that happens, banks move the money to a special RBI fund. But don't worry, it legally still belongs to you or your family. Now, to deal with this huge problem, the Reserve Bank of India came up with a really smart solution, a centralized web portal called UDGAM. This is the official, completely secure way to cut through all the confusion and find what's rightfully yours. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like this. It's basically a Google just for unclaimed money. Instead of searching a dozen different places, you've now got one single search bar. It's such a simple idea, but wow, it changes everything. Let's just pause and appreciate the difference this makes. Before UDGAM, the old way was a total nightmare. You'd have to go to maybe 30, 40 different bank websites, each one with its own confusing layout. It was so frustrating. But now, with UDGAM, it's one login, one search, and that's it. It's simple, it's all in one place, and it's fast. And the benefits are pretty clear, right? First, everything's in one place. Second, it is completely free to use. Your privacy is protected, which is huge, and it already covers more than 30 major banks, which accounts for something like 90% of all unclaimed deposits. And, for families trying to sort out the finances of a loved one who has passed away, this tool is an absolute game changer. All right, so you're probably ready to start searching. First things first, you've got to create an account. Don't worry, it's a super quick one-time thing, and I'm going to walk you through it right now. It's literally just 5 simple steps. You're going to go to the official website, and please double-check that it's the correct rbi.org.in address. Once you're there, you just register with your name and mobile number. They'll send you a one-time password to verify it's you, and boom, you're in. It's that easy. Okay, once you're logged in, we get to the main event, actually searching for the money, and you'll see the whole thing is designed to be really user-friendly. So here's what you're going to need. The account holder's name is a must. You have to put that in. Then, to get a good result, you'll need to add at least one other piece of info from this list you see here. The more details you can give, the better your chances. And here's a great little pro tip. If you're searching for, say, a parent or a grandparent, and you just can't find their old PAN card or voter ID, try using just their full name and their correct date of birth. A lot of the time, that's enough to get a match. It's a fantastic place to start. Okay, so let's say you hit the jackpot. You found a deposit. That's awesome. Congratulations. Now for the most important part, actually getting that money back into your hands. Now, I really can't stress this enough. Please listen carefully. The UDGAM portal is only a search tool. It helps you find the money, but it does not let you claim the money online. Think of it like a treasure map. It shows you exactly where the X is, but you still have to go to the bank to actually dig it up. So this is what that process looks like. First, you'll want to save your search results from the portal and pay close attention to that unique reference number, or UDRN. Next, get all your documents together, visit a branch of that specific bank, and ask them for their unclaimed deposit claim form. Once you fill it out and hand everything in, the bank will start its own verification process. And here's a little checklist to help you get ready. You'll need your standard stuff, your KYC documents like PAN and Aadhaar. If you're an heir claiming on behalf of someone else, you'll also need legal documents like a death certificate. Just being prepared with all this stuff is going to make the whole process at the bank go so much smoother. It only takes a few minutes to register and run a search, but the result, well, it could be huge. You might just find a small amount from an old college account, or you could uncover a pretty big family asset that you never even knew existed. The only way you're going to find out is to look. So, what are you waiting for? Your treasure hunt starts now.